the people that can afford the payments and the people that can afford the down payments and the people that are going to get through underwriting in this particular environment, those are going to become scarcer. So you're going to have to work a lot harder to get the same amount of leads coming in. You can make that choice, or you can have faith. And this is super important for a crisis. The faith is that if I do the right things consistently, then I'll be rewarded for it. I might have to do more of those things. I might have to work a whole lot harder than I did before. But the faith is that if I do the right things consistently right, I'm going to get rewarded for it. And the rainmakers in a crisis are the ones that don't lose faith in the process, in the system. Because the process and system didn't change because there was a crisis. The only thing that changed in a crisis is that there are fewer people out there that you're going to be able to write mortgages for. That's it. That's the only thing that shifted. And if you can manage your mindset and say, my mindset says, well, now I'm going to have to work harder. Now I'm going to have to lead generate harder. Now I'm going to have to be even more fanatical. And by the way, when I do get somebody who is willing to talk with me, I got to be 10 times better than I was before, because before I could take a bunch of shortcuts. Before I could skip steps in the sales process. Before I could get away with not calling them back because they would drive me crazy calling me because every other mortgage lender out there was so busy. They didn't have time for them anyway. You could get away with being mediocre and still win at a high level. Not anymore. And oh, by the way, nobody's calling you. So if you don't get up and go call them, you got a problem. So you can have faith that the system works. That's the key. You can control your actions, your reactions, and your mindset. And your mindset and your beliefs and your attitude about the way the system works, that's going to be key. And the way you respond to when bad things happen to you, that's going to be the key. So I think that, if you think about it, right, you still have 24 hours a day. Use it well. If you use it the right way, you're going to win. And by the way, here's the cool thing about especially your industry, Scott, is that right now there are people packing it up. They are folding up their briefcases. They're going away. Yep. Because like 8 months ago, your neighbor was a mortgage broker. I don't know why, but suddenly they decided they're going to be a mortgage broker. Like the kid down the street who just turned 18, now he's a mortgage broker. Everybody was a mortgage broker. I mean, gosh, 9 months ago, I'm giving speeches to big groups of mortgage brokers. So they call me in to be a keynote speaker because I'm an author, and they're driving up in their Ferraris. It's like a luxury car dealership parked outside. Well, guess what? A lot of those Ferraris are going to go back to the dealership because they're going to be taken over if those individuals lose the faith in the system and the process. That's what matters. And you got to be better at it than you ever were before, because the crisis is going to reward excellence and it's going to punish mediocrity.